Del Boy, Dereck Chisora, man, he goes off. Eddie Hearn, the Zone, the president of the World Boxing Super Series, Rougarou, Regis Prograis. He goes off on all of them in one go. We're going to talk about it when we get back.
Welcome to Real Life Boxing!
Blessed love and blessed day. Oh, boxing world, boxing nation, fighting world, fighting nation. It's Coach Fire and this is Real Life Boxing. Dereck the War Chisora, he goes off on everyone. On Eddie Hearn, World Boxing Super Series president, Regis Prograis, Josh Taylor. Hey, before we get into it, I'm going to ask you guys to smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon so you can be notified. Hey, when new content is being uploaded, and you can be notified when we are going live. Now, I seen this earlier, and at first take, I was like, word. Good for Dereck Chisora, you know what I mean, to speak his mind and, you know, to let the leaders of the politics of boxing, well, in that, you know what I mean, in that circumstance, those are the leaders, let them know what was on his mind and what he was feeling. Now, I have mixed feelings about it, because the video that I'm watching, that I just finished watching, it says, and this is a Zone, the Zone video, says, Dereck Chisora goes off after finding out he isn't main event at the O2 Arena. So this is a lot why I say all the time I don't like the politics of boxing. Now, I've watched this topic on a few different channels. I'm not one of those people who say I don't watch other people's videos, and it's mixed feelings. Of course, his fans, they're saying, you know, good for him, and then other people are saying, no, this guy needs to, you know, be quiet and just play his role. But he's literally just finding out that their fight is not the main event at this press conference. That's the politics of boxing. It's obvious by watching this that he had no idea that they weren't the main event. You know what I'm saying? So he's bothered by it, and he's expressing himself. I don't have no problem with that. I salute Dereck Chisora on, I mean, it was a little bit unprofessional, but you know, we obviously, he knows what goes on behind the scenes a lot more than we do. So he's obviously really bothered by these happenings. Now, my second take on it is the fact that he attacks Regis Prograis and Josh Taylor when they in themselves have nothing to do with it, even though they're on the same card. So he's upset because they're on the same card, and Dereck Chisora and who was he fighting? Josh Parker is not the main event. So he's rash in saying, you know, he goes off and says, you know, who's the main event for this fight, and then Eddie Hearn says the guy sitting next to you, and he starts to go ballistic on Regis Prograis, and he says nobody knows who these guys are, nobody cares about the smaller guys, nobody cares about the Muhammad Ali trophy or the World Boxing Super Series, everyone cares about the heavyweights and the bigger guys. And Regis Prograis then goes on to say, well, we're number one and number two in the division, and he says, bruh, like, don't get me started, I'll squash you and all of these things. That is the issue that I have with this situation, because Regis Prograis and Josh Taylor are innocent in this whole situation. Not only are they innocent, but they're fighters as well, and they don't deserve to be disrespected like that, because he just blatantly disrespected Regis Prograis, disrespected you know, Josh Taylor, and in all the rest of the fighters, you know, that was sitting there as well that weren't heavyweights. So it's a messed up situation, because I feel where he's coming from, and like he's literally just finding out that they weren't the main event for the card. So he probably didn't even know that Josh Taylor and Regis Prograis were on the same card. Even though we've been hearing about it, we assume that these guys are looking at YouTube and watching these videos. Some of them not. You know what I'm saying? So obviously it had not been brought to his attention that they were not the main event. So that's where I feel kind of bad, because he probably has a right to be expressing himself and to be feeling that way. But to take it out on Regis Prograis and Josh Taylor, I feel like that was really unnecessary and uncalled for. And I don't agree with at all with what he said about nobody cares about the little guys, and boxing is totally about the heavyweights. That's just a false statement, because I can reel off 10 fighters off the top of my head that aren't heavyweights but that are more popular than Dereck Chisora. And I like Dereck Chisora, but I'm just saying I can't agree with that statement. And I've watched some other channels, and I'm not even gonna say nobody's name. He was like, yeah, heavyweights is boxing, and heavyweight, you know, runs boxing. And I'm like, bruh, we love the heavyweight division, but a heavyweight fighter hasn't even been the best boxer or best fighter in boxing in years. You know what I mean? Because the number one heavyweight in the world right now, whoever you may consider it to be, Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury, whatever, neither one of them would be considered one of the best boxers. I mean, people say Tyson Fury's skilled, but I don't, you know, he's skilled, but, you know, top 5 most skilled fighters in the world, probably Deontay Wilder nor Tyson Fury would make that list. So to say that boxing is only about the heavyweights, I completely disagree with that statement. Again, when I can reel off 10 non-heavyweight fighters, current fighters right now off the top of my head, that are more popular than Dereck Chisora, not to mention in the history of boxing, the amount of legendary and great fighters that are not heavyweights. I don't even have to say not one name. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're, you know, true boxing fan, then you know. But if you're casual and you don't know, I'll just say one name, Sugar Ray Robinson. And that's many more than just Sugar Ray Robinson, great fighters that aren't heavyweights. But I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? So I can't agree with that statement from Dereck Chisora, but I do understand where he was coming from. I do understand his pain, his anger. I understand it, man, because the politics of boxing is nasty. So imagine that this dude literally just found out that their fight was not the main event for this fight. It's kind of messed up. That's why I don't like boxing politics. But anyway, I want you guys to tell me what y'all think about it in the comment section. It's pretty fucked up if you ask me, man. It's pretty up. No matter what you think about Dereck Chisora, just for the simple fact that he's just learning that they wasn't the main event for this fight, but you know, he takes it out on Josh Taylor and Regis Prograis, which was not right. But you guys tell me what y'all think about it in the comment section. Until then, keep fighting your fight and protect yourself at all times. Peace and one love. So if you like this video and you would like to see more great content like this on the channel, go to the PayPal link or the Cash App link in the description and show your appreciation by donating any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the support. This is Real Life Boxing.